Today on the channel, we're barking at the moon like a young Ozzy Osbourne with the Samoan Werewolf WWE Mattel Ultimate Edition, Jakks Fatu.
Kyle steps up, he's on with the mic, a warrior's heart, ready to strike, revealing heroes from every dimension, each piece of story, a bold intention. Dude's got no charm, just plastic and strife. This isn't a game, it's Kyle's real life. He tears them apart with a fire so bright. Every review a battle, every take a fight. See you later, goodbye, what are we doing? In this plastic prison, searching for freedom, cutting through the lies.
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Ultimate unboxing and review. And today on the channel, perfect, just in time for the Halloween season, we got a werewolf, a Samoan werewolf. Yes, time for the couch. Werewolves are worldwide, not just for England and the United States, Canada. They're also in Samoa. Shout out to all my Samoan friends. But we got Jakks Fatu. But for all your Jakks Fatu needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. Now, Jakks Fatu, no stranger to the Mattel line recently. Top picks, regular, elite, main event, and now ultimate. However, we got to put our business hat on here a little bit, as this one is a ultimate figure, but the only way you're getting this edition of Jakks Fatu in the ultimate form is with the SmackDown ring. So you got to buy the SmackDown ring to get the Jakks Fatu. Groans across the collectors community. I understand it, but we got to put our business hat on. Jakks Fatu, a pretty hot talent, maybe cooled off a little bit. Now he is off TV for who knows how when. So cooled off a little bit, but a pretty hot talent, especially when this was first announced at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. People want a Samoan werewolf in the Ultimate Edition form, and we're getting it here, but the ring is what holds back a lot of collectors because, let's be honest, we've had a lot of rings over the last couple of years. Raw rings, Nitro rings, SmackDown rings. We've had a lot of them. There's only so much room and so many rings you can have. I know a lot of people are out there. I'm going to hear it in the comments. Mattel should just be selling ring skirts and ring rope packs and stuff like that. And I think they will eventually. But at the end of the day, we got to follow the money. We got to put that business hat on. Put Jakks Fatu. Well, I didn't need another ring, but I need a Jakks Fatu. I'm going to pick that one up. There's going to be a lot of that going on. And we all know there's going to be more Jakks Fatus in the future. There will be in the Ultimate Edition line. So Mattel, as usual, well, we're not going to give you the first. And I say Mattel, I should say McFarlane from the couch. I should say Neck. I should say all these other ones. We're not going to give you exactly what you want, but we're going to be close enough to be dangerous because we'll give you what you want down the line. Make you buy multiples. Well, I really want the Ultimate. I better just buy this. It is what it is. And then, you know, a year from now, 6 months, whatever time is, the regular edition comes out. You're like, oh, I should have waited. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. It's all about money at the end of the day. Follow the money. And Mattel's not a nonprofit. They're a for-profit organization. They're trying to get every dollar, every penny, or penny's a thing anymore, I don't know, out of your guys' wallet. So business hat off, but that's why we're getting that here. And I will unbox that SmackDown ring in a separate video. We always do it that way. But we're going to give the attention to the old Samoan werewolf for the Halloween season here with Jakks Fatu. We're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, see what old Jakks Fatu is going on in the Ultimate Edition here. Now, one thing a lot of people don't like, myself included, I wish Ultimate Edition came in Ultimate Edition style packaging. But we've seen it with Eric Bischoff. We've seen it with Kane. We're seeing it with Jakks Fatu. It's a different packaging for these ring sets. I don't know. Wish it was uniform. Wish it was uniform is what it is right here. Plastic-free packaging, of course. And you got Jakks Fatu on the front, looking only like a Jakks Fatu could look if he was in the Ultimate line. You got Ultimate Edition down here. There he is shirtless, just mean mugging. And he's keeping it 100, as we know as well. And then on the side, Jakks Fatu. Nothing fun here. Jibber and jabber at the bottom. And then on the back, we got the glamour shot of the figure. Got the glamour shot of the man. Got the tail of the tape. Got the blurb. Let's see what it says about our friend, Jakks Fatu. Height 6'2" from Sacramento, California. Oh, those Kings. How about those Kings? Finisher, the Moonsault, career highlights, United States champion as of right now. Let's keep it 100 like a young Conan. Anyone who steps into the ring with the Samoan werewolf is bound to get dog walked. Oh, everybody loves a good dog walk. Ace, Lemmy, Domino, let's get him out on the streets. Live from coast to coast, live from post to post. That's because he's all gas, no brakes. With it, you mean Fatu? Oh my gosh, I butchered that, I'm sure. But what do you know what I mean? Fatu. Okay, sure. He's speaking that street lingo. I'm not hip to the streets in this day and age anymore. You know, West Side KP once upon a time. See you later. Goodbye behind the back edition. Used to be West Side KP, the mean streets. Oh, you guys don't know about the mean streets, but there's Jacob Fatu in the plastic prison. Let's pop it out here. Got a few things going on. We got some extra heads, and we'll do some comparisons later in this video as well. Got to do some of that. Ooh, these hands are in there tight. Can I get it out? There it is, there it is, there it is, and there it is. And behind the back once again. See you later, goodbye. All right, plastic prison time, or out of the plastic prison time. Let's dive into the hands here. So we got 2 gripping hands right out of the package. He's ready to grip it and rip it if need be. He's got those praying hands here. That's probably how I'm going to display this one. We'll see what happens. But you got those hands going there. You got to have Fist of Fury for the Samoan Werewolf. And then you got the claw hands, which wouldn't be a bad one here. Of course, those werewolves known to claw you a time or two. But he does got the claw hands here. Now, all the hands got the taped up fingers. He means business with those taped up fingers. There's no doubt. But now we're going to dive into Mr. Fatu. We're going to start with the head sculpt department. Had those long hair, got some of those braids going on. Pretty much on point for Jacob Fatu. Got a couple of stray paint smudges here. Might have to get some acetone and get those off quick with a Q-tip. It does look like Jacob Fatu in the face. Mean mugging right here. Got the big beard there. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Playing all those stoic Jacob Fatu hits here in the head sculpt department. Second head. Oh, this is a good one. He's screaming and yelling. He's ready to go. He's ready to take on Solo. That's what he's ready to. Got the teeth looking good. Maybe better than they did last time he was on TV. Somebody said he was getting some dental work done, like his cousin. I almost said brother. His cousin, Roman Reigns. Could be in the cards there. But screaming, yelling head like this one. Got some expression on him. He's a dangerous individual. And then last but not least, we got kind of the middle of the road head right here. And everybody loves a little middle of the road head, Todd McFarlane. We got a little teeth showing, a little bit of mouth open. Got some crazy eyes. And he's had quite a few figures lately. Obviously, his first figure goes back to Boss Fight MLW. A lot of people love that figure, a whole lot, myself included. But this truly may be the ultimate Jacob Fatu as of right now. So 3 head sculpts you can choose from if you need to. And the cool thing is you can use these head sculpts for some of the other Mattel figures if you want to mix and match and move them around. If you like some better than others, whatever you want to do. As we say all the time, choose your own adventure. But now diving in here, we do got the tank top here. He's got the werewolf on the front looking very good. It is Velcro, traditional style. He does got the tattoo up there on his chest. We've seen that before as well. Tattoos down into his forearm. Got that big forearm tape. Talked about the gripping hands. Got the tape on the fingers as well there. And then you got the legs down here looking good. He's got some of those designs on his tights here looking good. The red and black attack down to the black boots. A little bit of looseness in the legs. Nothing too bad, but a little loose in the legs. I'm assuming Vietnam probably. Yes, everything's Vietnam these days, so I don't even know why I check anymore, but a lot of Vietnam action going on. Head back and forth, side to side, up and down, head removable, arms all the way around for us. You do got, of course, the butterfly shoulder on Ultimate Editions. Bicep cut, nice and tight. Double jointed, pinned elbows. Nope, pinless. Todd McFarlane tricked you. Todd got up out of his seat. He's like, what? They're going back to pinned? Nope, they're pinless. It's just you with those pins. But pinless elbows here looking good. Hands back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation. You got that dumbbell joint up there at the top. Got those big old splits if you need it. A little wonky in the legs, I will say. Drop down hips are there, G.I. Joe style. You got the thigh cut. Double, oh my gosh, these knees are tight. Double jointed pinless knees. Boot cut, ankles up, down. It's old school style ankle articulation. So he didn't get the new ankle articulation here. That's a bit strange if you ask me. You do get the toe articulation for Todd McFarlane on the couch as well. Boy, it feels weird going back to that ankle stuff. So I don't know. I don't know why they did that there, but they did. But a good one. Looks really good. It's a nice version of Jacob Fatu. And as I said, I know people are disgruntled about this. There might be a sale eventually on the ring combo pack, but you're going to have to play the long game. If you're lucky enough, it seems like there's a lot of SmackDown rings out there. There always is with these kind of things. A lot of people don't want the ring. They'll sell the ring, but maybe there's somebody that wants the ring and doesn't want this. You might be able to work out a deal. That's your best bet. But I got to imagine next year sometime we'll probably see another Ultimate Jacob Fatu. Maybe a year from now at the latest. We've seen it before. We'll probably see that again. They did the same thing with Rhea Ripley not too long ago, as we know as well. So we've had quite a few rings. We've had quite a few Ultimates with them. Another really good one here, though, with Jacob Fatu. Nice to get in the collection. He does fit on a ringside collectible stand using code Kyle. Save 10%. And I do got the Jacob Fatu Elite Edition. Now, one thing, a little gripe or a big gripe here is he's got the same shirt. They just reused the same shirt. I don't know. He's probably worn something different somewhere along the line, hasn't he? Couldn't we have got something different? It seems same old, same old. And it really is, at the end of the day, the same exact figure here. I mean, it really is. The articulation is going to be your big difference. A little brighter in the red color on the tights on this one, but a lot of stuff we've seen before. And Wild, we didn't get the pointer hands, which we got with the last one. So you can really use these two together to make your perfect solo figure. You can mix and match the hands, mix and match the heads if you want to. But not a ton of meat on the bone right here. Unless you're just an ultimate collector only, or you're all in on the ultimates. If you just want one in your collection, you could probably get by with just the regular one if you wanted to. It's up to you, though. You got to choose your own adventure. Maybe you want more bells and whistles. You want more heads. And we all want more head top, my friend, let me tell you. But it does look good. Either way, you can't go wrong. Both of them are very good figures. You just got to decide what works for you and what works with your budget with your own business hat. So there it is. Jacob Fatu Ultimate Edition from the SmackDown ring. Available at ringside right now with code Kyle to save 10%. What's your guys' thoughts? Pick up, pass, long game, good with your last one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the channels, 2 channels every single day. And then don't forget Patreon, YouTube channel memberships for even more content if that is your thing. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. Conveniently enough, the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available wherever podcasts are found, videocast on YouTube. This week, special Halloween edition if you're watching it Halloween week. So for Jacob Fatu Ultimate, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
For me.